Welcome to Sheep School. So today we have a small job on. It probably will point out that sheep farming is not always glamorous, as some of you well know. So we have a sheep that is has prolapsed. She's on a piece of ground. You'll see it here behind me. It's a rough enough piece of ground. There's no handling facility. My ground is a short walk down the road, so I'm going to walk my sheep down the road to my pen rather than setting up a pen here. It's not far. It should be a little bit faster than bringing my handling system over here. So this sheep that's prolapsed, I am going to bring her home. I can keep an eye on her then in the shed. She's about 3 weeks, a little bit over 3 weeks out from lambing now. So I have I had to do a school pickup there, so I have two little helpers with me. I have my girl Ada and I have Donnchadh, and we have Pops here as well. So they're going to give me a hand to get these sheep down the road. So Ada,
yeah,
what are you going to say?
Welcome to Sheep School.
Donnchadh, what have you to say?
School out, sheep school in.
School's out, sheep school's in. Good man, that's the boy. I'll rattle the bucket. Hopefully they'll follow me down the road and you can follow them with Pops, okay?
Okay.
Alright, lovely.
So do we have to go behind them?
Yeah. Now, of the two little helpers out standing that side, I'm going to open this gate. Hopefully the sheep will follow me down the road. Come on. Lie down, Pops. Come by, come by, come by. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come by. Come by. Come on. Come by. Come on. Come by. Come on. Come on. Come by. Come on. Come on. Now quiet. All right. Now there's me two little helpers standing in there. They're going to turn them down the road. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. We're off. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now, so it's just a little bit easier to walk these down the road rather than set a pen up there, because I have my little trailer. I'm going to bring the sheep home once I get her fixed up. So it'll be a short walk here. It's only a few 100 metres down to my pen. So there's me two little helpers coming behind. I think you should be able to see them. Yeah. So I think it's midterm holidays. As Donnchadh says, school is out, sheep school is in. He's a happy man now. So we're nearly there. Just going to turn them in this gap here. Come on. So my two little helpers are doing a great job here. So I think what we do is we'll, when I have my helpers, I think what I do is I will pull out my problem sheep. Shh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Is Pops there with you, children? Alright, you're doing a great job. Away, Pops, away. Lovely, yeah. Shh. Easy now, easy. Just stand here and here. Stand here and here. Yeah. So there's me problem sheep. So what we do is we'll get her separated out and we're going to walk these down the road. Come on, Pops, put them on, That's it, put them on. That's it, put them on. Good job, put them on. That's it, put them on. Shh. Now, these are great children. Now, come on with me. Come on, out here.
We hit them on.
Hi, you enjoying this?
Yeah. Wish we could do this every day. Me and Donnchadh after school.
You wish you could do it every day?
Yeah. Me and Donnchadh like after school every day. Yeah.
There you go. Sheep school must be good fun, so.
That one.
Now, so you'll see the Prolapse there behind me. It's pretty nasty looking. We'll get that sorted. This batch of ewes is still here. So what I'm going to do is run these back up to the field when I have help. When they're here, I'm going to make use of them. We'll get the sheep back up the road where they were. I'll keep her. I'm going to get her sorted out here, load her into the trailer. I have the little small trailer with me. Load her into the trailer, get her back to the shed. We can keep an eye on her then. So we'll get the big batch back. That's what we're going to do next. Donnchadh, my little nephew, is here to help me. I think he is, without doubt, sheep school's #1 fan. Would that be right? Would that be fair to say, Donnchadh? Yeah. The last job we were doing with, what was the last job we done? Oh yeah, bringing the sheep down the road to vaccinate and dose them. Donnchadh had to go to a birthday party, and he was very sad. Weren't you very sad, Donnchadh, you were missing sheep school? He missed that job and he was very sad about it. Well, do you know I'm lambing in a few weeks? Are you going to help me? Yeah. Are you looking forward to it? Yeah. That's the boy. Be great to have a bit of help for lambing there. What class are you in? Junior infants. Junior infants. And what age are you? 5. 5. You're a big man for 5. Aren't you? Yeah. Here's here at the back. That's great. What we're going to do is we're going to get these sheep moved. Had a wee pit stop break. She's just coming back now. My 2 little helpers are standing down the road, so these will hopefully follow me up the road now, back to where they were. I'll have my problem sheep in the pen. We'll get doctor and her. Better bring the old reliable. Now, come on. Come on. Come on. 2 great little helpers. Great to have them. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Stay there. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now, so we're nearly back at our destination here. Put them back in where they were. This is a rougher bit of grazing. Quite a mat of old grass on it. But I wouldn't say that's the cause of the problem. It's just one of them things after maybe the bit of handling at the weekend. There is a nice bit of picking in here. Mightn't be the best quality, but so it'll do them for another wee while more. About a week, we'll get them into the shed then. They'll be 3 weeks out from lambing then. Is it the 2 best little helpers, aren't you? This
is the same field?
Yeah.
What did you do if you want to get them in that field?
We done that, Pet. Stand in off the road there.
Okay.
Stand in.
Can we do more?
What? You want to do more?
Yeah.
More what?
Yeah.
More sheep?
Yeah.
You love sheep, do you?
Yeah. I love sheep.
That's the boy. You love sheep too.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why we done that, Ada. Because we took the 6 sheep, you know, the one with the turnip hanging out, as you said.
Yeah.
We have to fix her now. So the reason I use this rope technique is because I may have mentioned in the previous video, I think it was the handling system video, when I hadn't that many ewes, I had about 100 sheep and I was getting loads of winter grazing. I had a problem with the sheep being too fat coming up to lambing. And when they were too fat, I had quite a problem with prolapse. I had a lot of sheep prolapsed, and I'm not saying I became an expert on it by any means, but I did learn quite a lot. I think it was my 2nd or 3rd year in sheep. I happened to have one problem sheep. She had quite a severe prolapse. She was pressing quite hard, and I tried a lot of things. I brought her into the vet stitched her, so that's quite brutal. I found that brutal where they actually stitch her vulva and it stops the prolapse slipping out. I tried the spoon. She kept pressing till she popped the spoon out. I tried the harness. No good. Absolutely no good. So one of the local vets in the area happened to be at a farm I was working on, local farm right beside me. And I told him the problem I was having. The sheep was prolapsing. I had her written off to die. I said, I'm going to have to get this sheep euthanized. I said, it's a terrible state of affairs. I actually said to him, will you come up and put her down for me? And he said to me, go and get yourself a rope, half-inch rope if you have it. I'll be up to you in 20 minutes. So he came up and he showed me this technique, and I've used it ever since. I find it really good for a number of reasons. I find it good because the sheep can lamb out past the rope without any problems at all. There's no risk of an obstruction. So if you happen to have a sleepy night during lambing, you'll not have to worry about her not being able to lamb. The other reason I like the rope as well is sometimes you'll find that sometimes prolapses are particularly easy. Sometimes you can pop them back in and no problems. The sheep is happy enough to retain it in. There's no pressure trying to get it out. But sometimes you'll find is a sheep, all she wants to do is push her prolapse out. She just wants to push it out. No matter what you do, you push it in, she just wants to push it out. And I find if you put the rope on her, secure the rope in place. I'll show you now how to secure the rope. But if you secure the rope in place, it tightens the sheep up, it stops her pressing. All you have to do is pop the prolapse back in. That's it. Problem solved. The reason we're in the shed doing this is because I lost the video clip, so I just wanted to show you the way I use the rope and fit the rope on the sheep. Now, ordinary nylon rope, half-inch, as I say, because if it's too thin, not thick enough, it will cut into the sheep, especially where it crosses in down here. So the way I measure it is without using a tape or anything. I am average height, 5'11". My wife will argue differently. 5'11". So I measure out 5 arm lengths as a rule of thumb of what length you need for your average size yoke. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. What I do then is cut it here. Now, so you double your rope up, so you have a loop at one end, like so. So, just behind the front legs, feed the loop, so you have the loop this end, right in the middle of the rope, feed the loop in round here, right in the middle of the back, feed the rest of your rope through the loop like this. So you pull your rope down through like this. So that should, you want to get that loop tightened just right in the middle of our back. Needs to be pretty tight. It's not a delicate area there, so it can be reasonably tight. So the rope comes down the middle of our back like so. I'll just turn her sideways for you here. So the rope, so what you need to do is tie a knot roughly around about here. So the rope is landing, we'll say just in the position of our back, roughly where our kidneys are. So you have one knot here. Just tighten that knot there. And then you tie another knot here, in this position. So this second knot needs to be just above the centre of our tail, like so. That's the second knot's position. So nice and tight. So, what's next? Right. So the secret here is to feed the rope down one side of our vulva. So the rope comes down here, you cross over, so it goes up this side between our leg and our udder on this side. So the rope comes up this side. So you see it comes up the side of our belly. And then you meet this first knot we tied in the middle of our back here. And you tie this rope here. So you tie this rope like so. Like so. And then the opposite this side. So that rope is running down that side. This rope runs down this side. Cross it over in between the other and the leg. And bring it up just to the front side of the knot. Tie it off. Now the rope may be a little bit too long, but look, it's not a problem. Can be handy when you're catching them in the pen actually. But anyway, that's the technique for tying it. Now, if the sheep prolapses again, which can happen, it's because you haven't the rope tight enough. So I've had 2 sheep prolapse already. If that stays below 2%, I'm happy enough. Some years are more problematic than others. A lot of factors affect prolapse. But it always seems to be in the multiples, so the triplet, fat doubles and triplet bear and yos seems to be more of this trouble in prolapse. So that's an idea how I fit the rope, how I deal with prolapse. Now we'll jump back to the pen earlier in the day. So that's it, the sheep is comfortable now, prolapse is in, we've the ropes tightened up. As I said, sometimes you might need to just adjust the tension of the ropes. They can slacken, especially if the sheep has a big fleece of wool. Just tie the rope like that. The prolapse can pop out again if the rope slackens, so I just take them back to the shed and then it's easier to keep an eye on them. So we'll get this lady, we'll release her now. She may be a bit staggery now with the rope on her, but I don't mind that. So simple job, we'll get her into the trailer, bring her back to the shed and we can keep an eye on her then. So there's the headlock for anyone that's interested. It clips onto the gate like so, and you tighten your clamps, and the sheep's head goes in here, and then the chain just comes round behind her ears and clips onto this little lug. Quite a useful little thing. I made that a few years ago, and especially this time of year, I find it very useful. Very, very useful. It changes a 2-man job into a 1-man job. Right, we'll get this lady loaded into the trailer and we're going to head back for the shed now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now, so we're back at the shed here. Here's the doll we got fixed up with the prolapse. We're just going to get her in along with this other sheep. This is the time of year that I find more problems with sheep than any other time of the year, the run up to lambing. I don't know, does everyone else find the same problems? Come on, in you go. Come on. That's the good sheep. So there we go now, hopefully she'll be okay now. She looks comfortable enough. But 3.5 weeks out from lambing, be interesting to see how many's in this problem pen now. Oh dear, that doesn't look good. Something's been trying to eat her. She's been stuck there and something was nipping at her. Not what you want to see. Just check her wound. Now something's been biting at her. So I am going to bring this sheep home because something has bitten that sheep. She's in trouble. I'm going to go up and get my trailer. I'm going to bring her back to the shed. So I've just got this sheep home. Here she's in the trailer. She stood up, looking a bit promising, a bit more promising I should say. So I'm going to get her into the shed here. I have a bit of a pen bedded for her here. I get her inside and going to give her something for the pain and try and treat that cut in her face. It's nasty looking. Doesn't look very promising at all. You see that cut's pretty sore, so I'm going to treat her as good as we can here. So I spoke to my vet. He recommended giving her an antibiotic for the cut, and because she was a little bit staggery, she's still a little bit staggery after being on her back. It's an hour since that, and she's still a bit staggery, so the vet recommended giving her some calcium. I've given her some calcium under the skin. I've put a little bit of iodine on those cuts on her mouth, and he reckons it was possibly crows, greyback crows, magpies, some type of bird that done it maybe when she was on her back. But look, it's a bit more promising. At least she's standing. We leave her be and hope she makes a recovery. Good sign. She's eating anyway. Half the battle. She's made a good recovery, as you can see. She's in good. She still has a bit of scarring on her face, but nothing major. She's none the worse for wear from that. So look, that's it. It's not all glamorous in sheep farming, as most of you well know. Plenty of problems come with the job. But look, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a like and hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
If you want to be farmer, you have to be poor. Thanks for watching, and remember, every day with sheep is a school day.
There you go. Couldn't have said it any better myself. See you next time.